Now in Asia, markets were mostly higher after Japan's inflation data showed improvement and markets stateside clocked new record highs, even as threats of a trade war with Mexico brew. Japan's Nikkei 225 closed up 0.34% after data showed that Japan's December core consumer prices fell 0.2% year-on-year at its slowest pace since February. The Australian benchmark index closed up 0.75%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng, which was trading for just half a day, was nearly flat, down 0.06%. And China, Vietnam, Taiwan and South Korea are shut for public holidays, while Singapore, Malaysia and Hong Kong had half-day bank holiday. China is starting a week-long holiday on Friday that extends through February 2. Now back here in Nigeria, while the Treasury bills market closed on a bullish note yesterday, with average yield contracting by 21 basis points to 18.16%, sell-offs dominated the bond space, with average yield expanding by 2 basis points to 16.90%. Let's get Chioma Udo, fixed income dealer at GT Bank, to wrap up the week for us. Good afternoon, Chioma. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Well, it was a pretty busy week for you dealers at the debt market this week with the MPC meeting, of course. Could you wrap up the market week for us? What were the major highlights of the week?
Okay, the major highlights for the week is that we saw a bullish bias. We saw people coming in to buy fixed income as the yields traded up to 17 at the long end of the curve and at above 18 at the short end of the curve. We saw a bearish bias, people taking in bargain buys for fixed income. However, with the announcement of a forward auction for FX by the CBN, we've seen a mixed market today with a bearish bias at the short end of the curve as banks try to keep money aside for the FX.
And what is your outlook for next week?
My outlook for next week, we have a maturity coming in next week for the T-bills. We have about 247 billion maturing and 73 billion maturing, which is an OMO bill. So the system is going to be long about 315 on fixed income maturities. However, there's a T-bills auction as well, taking out 242. And we also expect that there will be an OMO auction taking out the excess liquidity in the market. As a result of that, we're going to see mixed markets with a bullish bias.
All right, thank you very much for that update, Chioma Udo from GT Bank. Our Nigerian court has ordered the temporary forfeiture of assets and the transfer of operations of a long-disputed oil field owned by Shell and ENI, among others, to the federal government. Now, the court orders will last until Nigeria's anti-corruption agency concludes an investigation into how the current owners acquired oil prospecting license 245. Now, this is the latest of many inquiries, including by Dutch and Italian authorities into the 2001 purchases of the OPL 245 block, which could hold up to 9.23 billion barrels of oil.